Circle the correct answer. You do not need to show your work. So in number 1 we got integral of 1 over root x. So we can use power rule for this, that we know that x raised to n is xn plus 1 over n plus 1 plus c, as long as n is not equal to -1. Okay, so for this question, this is 1 over root x is same as x raised to 1/2 on the bottom, move to the top, so x raised to -1/2. And using this power rule, x raised to -1/2 plus 1, positive 1/2, divided by same thing 1/2 plus c. And this 1/2, when we simplify, becomes 1/2 becomes 2, and x raised to 1/2 is root x plus c. So that's part D. Okay, in number 2, 1 over 1 plus x squared. This is exactly the derivative of tangent inverse x. Okay, when we find the derivative with respect to x, we get 1 over 1 plus x squared. That means antiderivative is just that, which is b plus c, obviously. 1 minus e raised to x. This is same as we can separate 1 minus e raised to x from 1, that's x, minus antiderivative of ex is itself, and plus c, which is here, part B. 1 through 3 of 5. Okay, so we can find antiderivative of 5, which is 5x, because the derivative of 5x is 5. Now we gonna go from 1 through 3. So on the top, 5 times 3, 15, minus 5 times 1, 5. Part B. Antiderivative of sine theta, that's negative cosine theta, from pi to 0. Upper limit negative cosine 0 minus lower limit negative cosine pi, minus cosine 0 is 1, minus, and this negative, plus cosine pi, which is -1. You can check in your calculator. -1 plus -1 is -2. Part number 6. So we have two terms on the top and x on the bottom. In fact, we can separate 1 over x minus x over x is 1. Okay, there is no quotient rule for antiderivative. Now antiderivative of 1 over x is natural log of absolute x minus antiderivative of 1 is x. So we get part A. Okay, we cannot go term by term like this. This is not true. You cannot integrate 1 x and x. There is a fraction. We need to get rid of this fraction like this. Then we can go term by term, like 1 over x and 1. So 7, if the derivative of y with respect to x is sine x, then what is y? That is exactly, find the antiderivative of sine x. Okay, this is same as dy over dx, that's the derivative of y with respect to x is sine x. If we integrate with respect to x both sides, then that gives us y, and antiderivative of sine is negative cosine plus c. Okay, or you can check your answer in this way. Find the derivative of, this is y, derivative of negative cosine x is negative of negative sine x, that means positive sine x. That's how we get this. Here the derivative is 2x and the value of f at 0 is 2. Now we need to determine f at 1. So derivative of f is 2x means let's integrate both sides. then the function is in fact, when we integrate, that's x squared, because derivative of x squared is 2x and plus constant. Now we can use this initial value f at 0 equals to determine this constant c. Okay, using f at 0 equals to, we get f is 2 when x is 0. This is 0, 0 squared is 0 plus 2, that means c is 2. So the function is in fact x squared plus c, we just found 2. Now the question is to determine what is f at 1. That means f at 1, so replace x by 1, so that is 1 squared plus 2, and which is what? 1 squared 1 plus 2, 3. Okay. In number 9, we got a to b integral of this unspecified function f is 2, b to c. So let's make a domain kind of a, b and b, c. So let's say a, b, and this says b to c, so c is here. And from a to b of the function f integral is 2. So here this is 2. Okay, the area under the curve, you can think in that way as well. So the definite integral from a to b of this unspecified function is 2. This is value 2. And from b to c, from here to here, that definite integral is 1. Now the question here is, what is this? So we have a difference of two definite integrals. It says a to c, so let me work here. From a to c means all the way, a to c, 2 plus 1, 3. So this part alone is 3, minus b to a, that's backward. So b to a, okay, that's the definite integral again. A to b is 2, but this is b to a, so backward means negative 2. This negative because of this given negative. This negative sign because we are going backward. B to a is negative 2. 3 minus negative 2 is 3 plus 2, 5. Okay, here comes fundamental theorem of calculus part 1, FTC 1. We need to find the derivative of this function. Okay, we are not supposed to evaluate. Just take the derivative. And what happens is, we have to have this variable on the top, but here is on the bottom, so we need to flip. When we flip, we get negative in the front. Then when we differentiate this function, the derivative and antiderivative part cancel. I mean, this part and they are together, they go away, and this function picks up the upper limit. That's the upper limit x. We have to swap an x. So basically we replace t by x. So 1 plus sine x over x, and which is, what is, that's where negative 1 minus sine x over x, part c. Okay, this negative because we need to swap. So x on the lower limit, we have to have that's on the upper limit. Similar question number 11. Oh, that's the variable on the top, so we are good. So this will be then square root of 1 plus 2x quantity squared. So 1 plus t squared means 1 plus 2x squared, square root, times from chain rule, we need to find derivative of 2x, which is 1. In the last question we had x and derivative of x was 1. Oh, my bad, this is 2. So 2 times root 1 plus 4x squared, because 2x quantity squared is 4x squared. So this is the answer. Okay, next, number 12. All we have to do is integrate 3 terms. 6x squared, that's 2x cubed, because x3 over 3, and 3 goes 6 twice. Or you can check derivative of 2x cubed is 6x squared minus 2x, that's x squared, because derivative of x squared is 2x, plus 1 just x. now negative 1 to 1. All we have to do is replace x throughout by 1, that's the upper limit part, upper limit, minus replace x throughout by negative 1, that's lower limit. That is 2 times 1 cube, 2 minus 1 plus 1, lower limit negative 2 times negative 2, negative 1 is negative 1 minus 1, that's negative 4. It's 2. 2 minus negative 4, 2 plus 4, which is 6. In 13, the derivative is given 3x square and initial value is given, and we are asked to find f2. So derivative of 3x square means the function is what? X cubed, okay, because 3 times x3 over 3, or you can think this is derivative of x cubed. X cubed is 3x square and plus c obviously. Now to determine this constant c, we need to use this initial condition. Okay, f is negative 1 when x is 0. So f is negative 1 when x is 0. So c is negative 1. So the function is in fact x cubed plus c, c is negative 1. And we are asked to find f at 2. So 2 cubed, 8 minus 1, that's 7. Okay. 1 over 2 root x, and this is like one of the previous questions, 1/2 we can pull outside, that's x raised to negative 1/2 on the top. Okay, now we can use the power rule, 1/2 x raised to negative 1/2 plus 1, positive 1/2 divided by 1/2. And this 1/2 cancel, or if we flip this, it becomes 2, and 2 and 1/2 cancel, so pretty much root x plus c. Okay, x raised to 1/2 is root x. Same thing, antiderivative of 5 like earlier, that's 5x, and we are going from 3 to 2. 5 times 2, 10 on the top, minus 5 times 3, 15 on the bottom. 10 minus 15 is negative 5. This we need to separate into two fractions because there is no quotient rule, and we cannot go by finding antiderivative of 1 x, no, just separate into 2. So 1 over x minus x over x is 1, and antiderivative of 1 over x is natural log of x, which is here, and antiderivative of 1 is x, so this is natural log of minus x plus c obviously, which is here. In this case a to b, and we have b to c, and there's something, so let's look at this domain a to b. The definite integral of this unspecified function from a to b in this domain is 3, and from b to c, somewhere c there, okay, that's 2. Okay, this is positive, so we are taking this c to the right side. B to c is 2. In fact, if you like c, it can be put in the middle, but that would be more complicated. So a to b and b to c. Now we are asked to find a to c. Let's find this a to c. This alone, a to c means all the way. A to b plus b to c. That's 5. So this part alone is 5. Plus now b to a. So that's backward. That means 3, but negative 3 because this is backward. Negative 3. 5 plus negative 3 is 5 minus 3, which is 2. Okay, final.